What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and I reviewed it. So good news, we got a new movie, Scoob. Let's check it out and let me share my thoughts.
Do you realize where we are? No. Look around, man! The clean, modern aesthetic, the cool blue color palette. We're in
IKEA.
the Falcon Fury! Did you say IKEA?
Nope, I said Falcon Fury, just like you.
So the newest movie on the block, Scoob, as created by Hanna-Barbera. Is it Hanna-Barbera? Hanna-Barbera.
Go and ask your grandfather.
So, even though theaters are still closed, Scoob is available for buying or renting. So, welcome to my non-spoiler review of Scoob. So, if you have ever loved Scooby-Doo growing up, I'm sure you're gonna love them right now when you see them as kids. Like when they met and everything, they were very adorable. I loved it, and I'm sure you're gonna love it too. And one thing I also really liked about this movie is the color. They were set up in California. And I actually never really noticed how colorful Scooby-Doo was until I actually watched this movie. The color in this movie is amazing. It makes it beautiful. The colors, they touch evenly and everything. And to my next point, what I loved about this movie is the theme song, the remaking of the theme song. You know what I'm saying? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where, yeah, it was, it actually felt connected with me, more like nostalgic purposes when I watched this movie again. So that was a good thing it had going for it. I loved it. And the animation, like I said, is great. And one thing you can always trust Scooby and Shaggy to do whenever there is a crisis is create a diversion. Whenever they are being chased by monsters or anything, it's create a diversion. And I can't always believe how the bad guys always fall for that, you know, like watching it, like when they are being chased by a ghost or some kind of monster or something, then they kind of take a break, try to serve a meal or try to give the bad guy a haircut, and they always fall for it. They're like confused, stop with chasing them and also fall into it. But I guess that's just the world of animation, just the world of cartoons, you understand? Yeah, this movie has that going for it, and it's even much more beautiful and it's even much more great when you watch this movie. Another thing I also noticed in this movie is they got some cameos in it. They have some cameos in it, and I'm not gonna give anything away, don't worry about it. And I think the cameo was very, it worked. The cameo actually was more like them getting monetized based on the job, and the storyline. Let me see. When you ask me, when we talk about the storyline of the movie Scoob, I think this line that they went for was alright, but it's sort of, I feel like it didn't stick to the original source material that Scooby-Doo, we actually got to know Scooby-Doo for. You understand? More like the mystery. This was more like a superhero movie with more like a Scooby-Doo in a superhero movie. But the whole mystery of the gang hunting down monsters to actually find out that they are no monsters and everything is, I think that was lost to me. I didn't really see that. But even though, yeah, they had a little twist when it came to the unmasking of the villain, I think that regardless of that, or aside that, it didn't really connect. The whole mystery didn't really connect for me. So I think that was my biggest problem with this movie. The fact that it came out as a superhero movie rather than a Mystery Inc. movie. I think the first Scooby-Doo movie that I watched, the very old one, I think back in the early 2000s when it came out, I think that even had more mystery in it than this animation that I watched. So if you ask me, I would say it didn't stick to the original source material. You understand? And another thing that I really loved about this movie is the voice acting. The voice work on this movie is amazing.
Maybe this can lead us to our culprit.
Jinkies!
Apparently he's been stealing Netflix by using his mother's account.
That is not fair for the rest of us who have to pay for Netflix.
You have to pay for Netflix?
So we have Will Forte voicing Shaggy and the original voice actor of Scooby-Doo, Frank Welker, voicing Scooby. And we also have Zac Efron, Gina Rodriguez, and Amanda Seyfield voicing Fred Jones, Velma, and Daphne respectively. And also Mark Wahlberg playing Blue Falcon and King John voicing his dog Dynamite. And the villain also does a tremendous job, Jason Isaacs. He owns and embodies the whole villainy concept. So the voice acting on this movie is great. I'll give that a 5-star, like totally. It was worth watching just for the voice acting. But also another thing that I would say had going for this movie is the theme of friendship. You understand? It really touches really hard on the whole idea of man's best friends and dogs and everything. And I think that was really beautiful. It even extends into the third act. I'm not going to give it away, but it extends into the third act. And I think it really shows the importance of how man and dog can relate as, you know, friends. And I think that was a never-ending story of that kind of bond. So yes, that's my review, and those are my thoughts on the new movie Scoob. You can catch it, you can buy it online, or you can rent it. I'll give Scoob a 4.5-star rating, and I think that's what it got going for it. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, you can check out more videos right now.
If you want, you can pull over and drop us off here.
We'll walk home.